Hey y'all, Hooked on Houseplants here. They call me Chula. Welcome to my channel. Y'all, I'm gonna do something a little bit different today, okay? Bear with me. Have a few plant chores that I wanna do, and so I decided to take you all along for the ride, show you what my routine is, and if that's something that you think that you would like, then stay tuned, okay? Y'all, I'm just playing. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so the first thing I want to show you is today was a little bit warmer today in Georgia, but on my patio right now it is 70 degrees and the humidity is 51%. Now, the reason why the humidity is 51% is because I have stopped being lazy and I have been using my humidifier. I'm gonna turn it around because I got some junk over there that I don't want y'all to see. Okay, so this is the, I guess, Levoit or Levoit, Levoit. Okay. And I got this off Amazon like 2 years ago. And I really like this humidifier because, first of all, it holds a lot of water. Like when this thing is filled up to the top, it lasts like for, I want to say like maybe 6 hours. So yeah, that's a long time. So I don't have to worry about running back and refilling it up because the water lasts for a while. Then it's pretty much a no-brainer as far as how to use it. This is how you turn it on. This is the mist level. I always put it on the highest level. And this is the humidity. I always set it on 70, but it doesn't ever quite get up to 70. There is a timer, but I don't ever use that. And you can choose to have your mist warm or cool. So I always have my mist warm. So I put it on the third level. I don't ever use the sleep button either. But then here on top, and yes, the top is dirty. This is where the steam or the humidity comes out of. So you can kind of see it coming up there. But it works pretty well. Okay, that really didn't help any. But you can see it a little bit. But yeah, y'all, I've been running the humidifier because the humidity out here has been like down to 20. And that's just not good. Like, I know some of my plants have been stressed out. You know, I have begonia out here. I have some calathea. So they really, all plants appreciate humidity for the most part, but some more than others. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you, my humidifier. I can link it down below in the description box if you're interested in getting a humidifier. I don't remember it being too expensive. I know that it was, I believe it was under $100, but to be honest, I really can't remember. But I will link it down below for you. Okay, so y'all, this right here is my toolbox, okay? My plant toolbox. No, it is nothing fancy. It's just a plastic container with my plant stuff in it, some of it. So I want to show you what I got in here. Okay, now this is, and you all have seen this before, this is the fertilizer that I usually use. Bless your soil. And as you can see, it's 12, 4, 8. So yeah, that the 12 is the nitrogen, and the 4% is the available phosphate, and then the 8% is the potash, and it's let's see, 2 scoops per gallon of water. So this works really well. I have been using it for a while now. I want to say almost a year. To me, it's kind of on the high side. I think it's like I want to say $24, but I'll put it in the description box if you're interested in it. But it says for super happy soil, beautiful big leaves, and sexy stems. Well, all right now. But yeah, I feel like it works really good. So I don't have any right now, and my funds are kind of low. So this is what I've been using. Just Miracle Grow all-purpose plant food. But guess what, y'all? Guess what I discovered? If you look at... Wait, y'all, I got to put my glasses on. I can't see. Y'all, when y'all get a little older, can't see as well. Okay, so this has the same amount as the Bless Your Soil. It has 12% nitrogen, 4% phosphate, 8% potash. Okay, so it basically has the same nitrogen, phosphate, and potash levels as this one. And this one is a whole lot cheaper. So I'm gonna use this up first, the Miracle Grow, before I purchase any more of this one, because I want to see if I notice a difference. You know, sometimes we try to be fancy and bougie, and we be paying all this money for certain plant products when you can find something that works just as well, or sometimes better, than what you've been spending all that money on. So I will let you know how this one does. Okay, so moving right along. I also have this. I've had this for a couple of months now. I think I showed it to you all before, but it's the Houseplant tap water conditioner. And one bottle is supposed to treat 16,000 gallons, and it's supposed to remove chlorine, chloramines, and detox heavy metals. So I'm going to start using this. I've been using it in all of my water when I water my plants, but with my calathea, I have still been using distilled water. But I'm gonna start using this too with my calathea. So I just add, I forgot to tell you about the Miracle Grow. I add, let's see, where's my 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. I know that teaspoon is looking crusty, but yeah, that's what the directions say. 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. And this is, I think, 1 to 2 drops. 1 drop per 1 to 2 gallons of tap water. And so I use my little dropper, and I use 2 drops, and I put it in my water. And this is the jug that I use. I just fill it up with water. I know it has calathea on it, but I use it for all of my house plants. And I just put the water in here. I add, the dropper, 2 drops of the water conditioner. And then I add my teaspoon of Miracle Grow. And that's about it. I was adding this, and I'm going to start back adding this. I was adding silica to the water as well, especially for my variegated plants. And I used it, I've been using silica, I want to say about 4 to 5 months. And I feel like I noticed a difference. I feel like it helped with the browning on the monstera leaves. For all of you who are kind of new to the plant world, sometimes the variegated parts of the plant will brown. And so silica is supposed to help with that. And I will say that in this short time that I've been using it, I do feel like it has helped. Like right there, I had to cut off that whole section because it was brown. And there's another leaf. This one did the same thing because the other half of the leaf was white. So I have been using silica. Silica also has other benefits besides helping with or to prevent browning of variegation. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, to be honest, I can't remember what the other benefits are. I think they're supposed to make like the cellular walls or whatever of the plant stronger, and I think help to protect the plant from pest. I want to say, did I hear that it's supposed to help with spider mites? I think I heard someone say that. But anyway, I'm going to start back using this. It's almost gone. But yeah, so I use that too. And when I use this, I put this in my water first. And I let it sit for like half an hour. Because I think to increase the availability or bioavailability of the product, it's best to use this first. Yep, that's what it says. Silica Gold is best added first to your feed water before other nutrients. This helps increase bioavailability. So if you're going to use silica, you want to add this first. I use, it says 1 to 2 teaspoons per gallon once a week. I was using only 1 teaspoon, but just for the heck of it, I might go ahead and use the whole 2 teaspoons to see if I notice much of a difference. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. So y'all, that is how I prepare my water. I know y'all are like, girl, you are so long-winded. But yeah, and so then I pour it into this, just a little regular little plastic water can or whatever. And I just water my plants. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I'm also going to start using this. This is called Fertilizing Root Stimulator and Plant Starter Solution. The reason why I'm going to start using this is because I have lots of plants that are growing in just water, and I'm trying to get them to root up, and I have some that are like taking forever to root up. My Aglaonema chocolate is finally, okay, finally starting to show some roots there, but gosh, it took forever for her to get those. I mean, I want to say it's taken like maybe 3 or 4 months. No, not that long. Maybe almost 3 months for her just to get these. And then, y'all, my plants have just been going through it. Okay, so I told y'all about my elbow that started to rot. I tell you, I'm so tired of these monstera. And y'all, look, y'all need to get it together, because ain't nobody got time to be fooling with y'all in this root rot. This one started to rot, so I had to chop it. As you can see, it's growing back some roots. Y'all, I don't know what I want to do with this plant. You know what? I'm gonna see how long I can get away with leaving it just in water. I do have my eye on fertilizers that you use for hydroponics, that are specifically for that, that I'm going to try. But I'm going to see. I'm going to do an experiment and just see how long I can keep this in water, because I'm just tired of going back and forth with these plants in this rotten situation. And then this is my Marble Queen. Now, if y'all remember, this used to be this big plant that was in my daughter's room, and it just started going downhill. But to be honest, I know that there was some neglect on my part when it comes to watering. But I took some cuttings and I'm going to try to reroot it. But what's been happening is I keep having to cut off portions at the bottom because they keep rotting. I did let them callus over a little bit. That's where you cut them and you leave them out for a little while so they can callus over. But as you can see, they still keep rotting at the bottom. So I don't know. So that's why I want to try this root stimulator to see if that helps. And then another one that y'all has just been working my nerves, she just been cutting up, is this Aglaonema golden powder. Y'all, if any of y'all have been struggling with this plant, please let me know down in the comments. This is the second one, y'all, that I have gotten. Y'all, my daughter made me promise to show y'all this little kitten sticker. She loves kittens, okay? We don't have any kittens. We don't have any cats. We just have little Phoebe. But she loves kittens, and she wanted me to show you all her little plant. This is a philodendron red heart. So this is going to be her little plant, and this is her cute little kitten sticker. So she made me promise to show you all that, okay? All right. The first one rotted, okay? And I don't really have the tendency to overwater my plants, so I don't know what was going on, but this one is doing the same thing. This came to me as a full plant, and now it's just down to these leaves. This is all that's left because it just kept rotting. So I just cut the roots off, and I'm gonna try to reroot it again, and see what happens. So yeah, that is why I got this root stimulator, because it's supposed to, wait a minute. Let's see. What is it supposed to do? It's supposed to, what is it supposed to do, y'all? Oh, it says stimulates early root formation, stronger root development, reduces transplant shock, and promotes greener, more vigorous plants. So this could theoretically maybe be used with those plants that, I know a lot of you switch plants from soil to pond without a waiting period. You just kind of, switch them like that. So this could help with, it says it helps with transplant shock. But I'm going to use like 1 or 2 drops of this in the plants that I have in water, because it says here that for house plants, you can use 1/2 cup diluted solution per quart of soil, whatever that means. And I know for a gallon of water, it says that you can use 3.5 tablespoons per gallon of water. But with my smaller plants, like I just showed you, like this one, I probably would use maybe like a drop or 2. Now, I'm going to start off with this plant because if it croaks, I won't feel that bad. So I'm going to try it first in that one and see how it does. And also, I'm going to try a drop in this one. Y'all, I am still like so traumatized about what used to be my Piper crocatum. Like, this is just unacceptable. This is just unacceptable. And this Miss Piper, you know what? You did not have to do me like that. You did not have to just start dropping leaves. I mean, we could have talked about it. You know, you could have let me know your concerns, you know, what was going on with you. But no, you just dropped your leaves, you know, just ignorant. So I'm going to try it on her to see if I can get it to grow back. Okay. So now I want to show you something else that I use in my plant care. First, y'all say hi to Phoebe girl.
Say hi, Phoebe girl. There's my Phoebe girl. There's my Phoebe girl.
Phoebe's like, girl, woman, ain't nobody thinking about you. Dun 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 dun. Yes, I use a moisture meter. Your girl uses a moisture meter, okay? So it's kind of late in the evening, so I won't be watering any plants. I do have this begonia sitting in water that I probably need to take it out of. I usually bottom water my begonia, but it was reading dry. So once I bottom watered her, as you can see, it's all the way over to wet. Even though the top of the soil looks dry, she is wet. So yes, I have gone back to using my water meter, y'all, because this is my theory. Y'all know that I always have a theory. Whoops, I don't want y'all to see those begonia over there because I got some new ones, and that is for another video because, you know, you got to save your content. You can't just reveal everything in one video. But anyway, my theory is that a lot of my plants, they were drying out too quickly because I had them in really, really chunky soil. And as you know, when you have your plants in chunkier soil, guess what's going to happen? They're going to dry out quicker. And if you are too late watering them on a consistent basis, what can happen is the roots can get too dry, and then when you do water them, the roots can rot, and that is what they call dry rot. That is what has been happening with me because I was using really, really chunky soil with just about all of my plants. But now at this point, I'm kind of going back to basics because when I first started my plant journey, I used straight up Miracle Grow soil, y'all, in the green and yellow bag, just straight up. Nothing else, no amendments, nothing. And my plants grew. They actually grew. They actually did pretty well considering. You know, there were a couple of fatalities, but for the most part, they did good. They did good. So, with the exception of my Hoya, that I will continue to put them in chunkier soil. For the most part, I'm just doing an experiment, okay? I'm not speaking on it yet because I just started this experiment a couple of months ago. But I'm just putting the majority of my plants in just Fox Farm soil because it really has everything in it that the plant needs. Even this silver dollar, y'all. Okay, there's a little, oh, you know what? OMG. I am so glad I picked her up. Do y'all know that this plant has not grown for me in about 3 months? It has not given me a new leaf in about 3 months. Y'all look, I'm about to show you something. Okay, first of all, I didn't even see that one. Y'all, I am just now seeing this little girl. How are you just gonna put out that leaf and not let me know? Y'all look, a new leaf after nothing for 3 months. Didn't even see it, and then look down here. Well, y'all look at that. Do y'all see that little leaf down there? Look, are y'all seeing it? Wait a minute, I'm about to show y'all because y'all not looking. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Don't look at that fungus gnat. Look at the leaf. Okay, and then it has some more growth down there. Y'all, I am so happy. I did not know what was going on with this plant. And look, it has another little growth point right there. But y'all, look at the roots. Look. Y'all, this is just straight up Fox Farm soil, okay? Look at those roots. Look at those roots, y'all. Fox Farm soil, you are just coming through. You are coming through for a sister. Self-watering. I do have her in self-watering, but I am so glad I thought to show y'all this plant because I didn't even know she was doing all that. I'm just impressed by that. Another thing I want to show y'all is I want to show you the roots of my Atabapoense bilietiae. So bear with me because I'm gonna have to lift her up. She is just in Fox Farm. I said Fox. Fox Farm soil. Do y'all see those roots? Now this plant has rotted on me just one time. And to be honest, y'all, I'm surprised it's still alive because I have done everything to this plant. It started off in chunky soil. Then it started to rot, and I believe it was dry rot. Then I put her in pond. If you remember, I did a short on that. But then I got worried because I think I had it in no drainage. Yeah, and I had a whole thing with that no drainage. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to try this plant in just Fox Farm soil. And look at those roots. Now look, I'm not trying to claim that Fox Farm is a miracle soil or anything like that. Wait a minute, y'all. They're not sponsoring me. I just like the soil. I think it's high quality. And like I said, I'm just trying to go back to the basics. I'm not trying to be using all of these amendments anymore, just complicating things. I'm just really trying to go back to the basics. And I'm doing that because I don't want to get stressed out with plant care. I'm not going to be jumping on any more bandwagons. Oh, I got to try this. I got to do that. No. I'm going to just stick with what works. And if Fox Farm keeps working like this for me, for my plants, then that's just what I'm going to use. I have a lot of my aglaonema. This is a newer one. This is the Big Roy. just in Fox Farm. There is a little bit of, and I don't know why that happens. If this happens with y'all, let me know. But I put some mosquito bits. I've been putting just mosquito bits on top of the soil, and they grow mold. They start to produce mold. Let me know if that happens with y'all and if I should be concerned about that. Okay, y'all, so the last thing, I know I've been running my mouth, that I want to show y'all is how I unfurl a stuck leaf. So I'm about to show you. Let me put this down. Okay. Just a minute. So this is my Mayo eye, and I think I told y'all before that the leaves have been getting stuck like this, and I believe it's a watering issue. So this is what I do basically. I just use a hair sprayer or a regular sprayer bottle, and I just spray it like that. And then, it's gonna be hard to show you because I'm holding this phone. I just kind of very gently, you see how easily it's coming unfurled? I should have done this leaf sooner, because sometimes when you wait too late, they start to damage. But you see how easily that came unfurled with just that little bit of water? But this one was a easy one, because sometimes they're really, really tight. But yeah, that's what I do. You know, sometimes you got to help a sister out. So yeah, so this one I probably will have to help too, but we'll see. It may be okay since I've been running the humidifier. All right, y'all. So I just want to show you one more thing, and then I'm out. I think in my last video, I showed you all my Spiritus Sancti, and I showed you a leaf. I'm going to insert a picture that was stuck, because this is another one that I have to help the leaves out with. And I did the same thing that I just showed you with the Mayo eye. And look, y'all, look. This is the newest leaf. Hasn't hardened off yet. But I just sprayed it and I gently pulled it out of the, I think you call it a sheath. And there it is. I hope that she gets longer than this one. All right, y'all, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, let me know down in the comments if you would like for me to do more videos this kind of style, where I'm just taking you around and doing some plant chores, okay? Before I go, I also want to remind you that it's not too late to participate in the Difficult Diva contest, where you all get the chance to pick which difficult diva you would like for me to attempt to grow, the Philodendron Melanochrysum or the Varicosum. So I'm going to link the video above. You can comment in that video in the comments, or you can comment down below for this video and just let me know which one you choose. My goal is my next video to let you know which one is the winner, okay? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me again. I really appreciate it so much. If you like my content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And also check me out on Instagram for more planty content, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all take care. And as always, hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.